Why can't everyone feel like a 10?
Everyone has flaws though, so nobody's perfect.
We're looking at a number scale now.
It's based on results.
Your
Results.
outcomes.
Well, what sort of results? Like how many people am I fucking?
Even ugly girls can get laid. The real question for women is, how many guys want to marry you?
These women are delusional. Why will every woman be a 10 but a man can't be a 10? I bet this fat 4 out of 10 girl on this podcast is still going to reject a 5-foot man if he ever tries to ask her out. She'll call him creepy. While I do believe that being born unattractive isn't the person's fault, the part where women are at fault is that they believe they're entitled to get a 10 out of 10 type of guy regardless of how they look. They believe they're entitled to get a Chad because they have a hole between their legs. Fucking delusional. Men and women have standards, but men have logical reasons. Let me explain. Men don't want to marry a fat woman because she didn't take care of her health. If she can't take care of her health, how will she be a responsible mother to our kids? If she's a single mother, men don't want her. We don't want to father another man's child. We don't want to finish another man's job. Let her deal with it herself. We don't want a woman with tattoos. I mean, what lesson is she teaching the kids? Now, let's move to the women's section. If we're under 6 feet, they don't want us. Why? Because that's what other women want too, the hive mindset. Is there anything men under 6 feet can do about their height? No, women are really illogical. Let's move to the money aspect. If we aren't making more than $300,000, they don't want us. What these women don't know is that when we eventually start making those figures, we won't want them.
In order to get a high value man, you have to be a high value woman, which means you need to do things that other girls don't do. So for example, do you go out to clubs or bars?
No.
You're on OnlyFans though?
Yeah.
Okay, that isn't something a high value woman does. Doesn't matter. OnlyFans is known for that, and you're associated with it. So if you associate yourself with the wrong crowd, people are going to take you and put you in that wrong crowd, even if you're really not. So you have to continue to be a high value woman, but you can't do that if you're subscribing or having men subscribe to what you're selling on the internet.
I'm just trying to make my money.
There are other ways to make money.
Okay, so I don't know what to tell you. If you have a problem with me having an OnlyFans, I don't know. You want me to delete it or something?
You could do whatever you want. You could do whatever you want. I'm just letting you know.
Nothing makes me laugh more than when I see OnlyFans girls begging to be loved. Woman, you collect $25 per month from men to see your nakedness. You're a walking red flag. You say you're trying to make money. Manipulating and preying on men is your way of making money. Like Myron said one time on his podcast, if you're doing something and you can't tell it to the man you really want, then you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. Say you're doing OnlyFans. You have a prospective boyfriend that checks all the boxes, and you can't tell him you do OnlyFans. That just shows your money-making scheme is shameful, and you should delete that OnlyFans account this minute if you really want a high-value man.
If you look at men and women actually in the same job, like my job for example, guy same age as me, both graduates, we earn the same. I don't think you ever walk into a job and the boss decides she's going to earn less because she's a girl. I think maybe there might be a bit of bias when employing someone. Do I want to hire, say, a 28-year-old who's just gotten married versus, say, a 35-year-old man? If I was the boss, you know, thinking financially, I would probably pick the man because, okay, she's just got married, she's 28, she's not got much time left, she's probably going to have kids soon.
We need to protect this girl at all costs. As I always say, the gender pay gap is invincible. It doesn't exist. Modern women just love playing the victim card when they see a slight opportunity. If you want to get paid like men, take on the roles men take.
If you were talking to a guy and he said, "Convince me to date you," what would your response be to that?
I wouldn't even respond. Maybe like a laughing emoji.
What would you think of him if he said that?
I think he's out of his fucking mind. So I'm not like for a guy to do it.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
It's like we're the prize here.
Yeah.
Women are
you.
the prize.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
I don't know. You just have to like really make yourself worthy enough for me to talk to you and like spend my give you my attention. And if you're not worthy enough, then on to the next.
I wonder why Brian keeps inviting hoes to his podcast. mind my language. You women are not the fucking price. These women are the type of men that will say, I'm the table. What does an average Western woman bring to the table to be called a price? Baggage, kids from different fathers, shame, and a lot of humiliating stuff. No wonder men are traveling abroad to find love. You just can't reason with these women. Only Chads get to ask that question though. Average Joes are just going to go their own way. No man wants a modern woman's drama.
I want you to understand.
Okay.
A man who has to put himself in the top 10%, top 5%, top 3%, top 1%, automatically he has to go raise another man's child, and he does not even get his own biological child. That's a bad deal.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's all about you and what you want. This is part of this high value thing. It's made women say, "Oh, I want that lifestyle, but I'm not even willing to give the bare minimum." So let's ask this question. You're 29 with an 8-year-old, and you don't want any more kids. There's a 26-year-old, no child, and she wants 3 children, and she was raised to be a housewife. Why should he skip over her to get you?
Okay. I see what you're saying.
But why should he?
The whole world misses Kevin. The woman couldn't even say a word. She just had to agree that a single mother is a bad deal for men. She just had to agree. I just hope what she learned didn't end when they ended the conversation, because these women don't learn. Sooner or later, she'll revert to her fucked up mindset.
This girl wanted a rich and attractive husband, so she went on LinkedIn and found guys with impressive job titles at tech companies. Once she found a guy who was cute and rich enough for her, she went to his other social media pages and found out what his dad did for a living. Once she found out that the dad taught pottery at a local art studio, she signed up for his 10-week class. Throughout the 10-week class, she's dropping breadcrumbs to other students and the teacher about what kind of guy she's looking for in a long-term relationship. All she did was go to the son's social media page and list out all of his hobbies and say, I'd love to find somebody who does all of these things and has a great job in tech. The dad obviously overhears all of this and is like, oh my gosh, I have a single son who would be perfect for this girl. So the dad called her over after class one night and says, hey, I don't want this to be weird, but if you want to go on a blind date with my son, I'd be happy to ask him to see if he would go out. She's elated, but she keeps her poker face on and is like, oh yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you set us up for some drinks? They go on a date and they are vibing. He thinks he found his dream girl, and she knows that she found what she wanted because she plucked them off the internet. From what I know, he is about to propose to her, which means she is weeks away from realizing her dream.
As you can see in that clip, women are really manipulative. And you don't know what you might be getting yourself into. Women will do anything to get what they want. Even if it means selling their souls to the devil, they'll do it. The thing is, you can't hide the truth forever. But at that point, it'll be too late. It's going to sting like 1,000 paper cuts. The man will come to know the truth, but he'll become helpless. He'll be forced to stay because of his kids and his fear of losing in divorce court. One of these days, I'm going to do a video on how to spot female manipulation. No man should ever live like this. It is really unfair.
I had an ex, yeah, and he was very toxic, so...
Can you please tell us how he was toxic?
So, he brought his religion too much to our relationship, and he tries to, like... I feel like I'm a person that it's very ongoing, and he just to be very shy, so he just to like tell me, don't wear this, don't try to go out, don't do this, and...
That's toxic?
Yeah, for me, it's toxic.
Like, when they say, oh, he's toxic or insecure, I love to ask them, how so? And honestly, that doesn't sound toxic to me. That sounds like having boundaries and not wanting this girl to be a slut. He was a man of God.
I'm speechless, like seriously.
Just say it. If you don't trust me, just say it.
No, I don't trust you. Why?
1 year relationship,
Why?
you don't trust me?
Because you're going to Atlanta on some last minute talking about your aunties. It don't make no sense to me. I've been watching all these memes. Oh, the respectfully dude, he said if your girl's going to Atlanta this week, don't be with her. Oh, hello? Who and for?
Social media is doing to you. That's all
Social media. Social media. It's common sense too. Because you got your red bottoms in there. You said you might do a video shoot. But you're going down there to see your aunt, and then now you might do a video shoot.
I'm just saying, a photo shoot might come up.
All right, man. Just go. You for the go. You for the streets, and just get out and don't come back.
Yes, I'm coming
Nope. Nope.
I would put your shit outside as soon as you left. You ain't coming back. Locks changed.
That's all for today on Manhood. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and also click on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. If you find value in my videos, you can show your support through PayPal or Cash App. The links are in the description. See you next time. Cheers.